Many people would consider this question very uncomfortable to answer, but that's what I'm going to attempt to do in this video. I'm going to share what I learned in church today and try to answer if there's only one right church in the whole world. Let's see. So, today we talked a lot about temples and the priesthood. So let me give a few definitions of what those things are. So we call the priesthood the authority of God. So authority to perform ordinances in his name and also to perform miracles like healing someone or just miracles in general as far as you understand. And the other thing that we talked about were our temples, specific church buildings that were meant to make sacred ordinances, similar to the chapel, but a place where only people that have gone through a specific interview that got a recommend, they can get into the temple. So back to the question, as if there is a true, let me try to rephrase this correctly. The question, if there is only one right church in the world. So what is a church? So a church or a religion is an organization where their focus is to teach the gospel or the teachings of Jesus Christ to people, or in other religions that are not Christian, they would be teaching the teachings of some other prophet or leader. But there's something more that is necessary in a religion. Religion, the definition of the word, could be connected to the word reconnect, reconnect with God. So how can you connect with God, or why do we need to connect with God? To answer this question, we need to understand why we came to this earth in the first place. We were created to be happy. We were created to experience this experience, which is different from what we were before, because we were spirits before we came to this earth. And then for the first time, we got a chance to have physical bodies. And those bodies give us experiences that we couldn't have before, like eating or feeding. I'm saying eating twice. It's probably because I'm hungry. But everything that is related to the human body, being in this earth and creating our families and trying to serve each other, etc., everything, work, doing the evil things that people do, everything, this is all included in the earth experience that we were supposed to get. And God created this earth so we could have this experience, so we could one day become like him. We were spirits, we lived in God's presence for a long time, but the missing piece to one day be like him is to go through this earthly experience. So more than just learning good things, like as I said in a previous example on what a religion is, teachings of a good person or teachings of a prophet or teachings of Jesus Christ, is that we have to follow certain commandments that God gave us. Those commandments or those covenants, which is like a contract that we enter with God, we do our part, and then as a reward, we're going to receive our place in God's kingdom. And more than receiving our place, we're going to become the person that God expects us to be, so we're able to enjoy the blessings that are promised to us. So in a nutshell, the priesthood, which is this authority, is the way that makes those ordinances or those covenants or those contracts valid. So if I get baptized to receive the Holy Ghost, which is one of the first covenants that we made, this has to happen through his authority that comes straight from Jesus Christ. And then it comes the temple. The temple has ordinances that can seal our families together, because part of this eternal happiness that we're seeking includes our family. So in a temple, one of the greatest covenants that we make in there is the sealing ordinance, which is a man and a woman, they get married in a temple, and this marriage lasts beyond death. So once we're dead, and if we are worthy enough to be blessed with exaltation, which is going to heaven, pretty much, we will have a chance to stay with our spouses and to stay with our family. This is going to be part of that happiness that we are seeking. So this was a lot of information, but in a nutshell, that's why I would say that there is only one church that is right, and not because all the other churches are 100% wrong, but we are the only church that claims to have God's true authority, and the church that provides those ordinances that are essential for people to eventually go to heaven. And we believe that those things are so important that in a temple, we go through the temple one time to do the ordinances for ourselves. And then every subsequent time that we go to the temple is to do that for people that already passed away. So people that passed away also have a chance to accept those ordinances and go to heaven. That's a lot shorter than saying being exalted or anything. But that's what I learned in church today. Quite a long video for those church videos, but I wanted to put enough context for my claim that there is only one right church. Not because we are claiming that we are better, but we claim to understand the need for the authority of God on earth and those ordinances, including the ordinances in a temple. So thanks for watching, and please share what you learned. My name is James, and this is 9 to 5 Abroad.